Does he take the last one here?
Yes.
Ty Jerome guards him. And Williams off 1 foot. He's got it.
One of their lower halves.
Barnes rumbling, fumbled it. Time here, SGA trying to push. Got it up to JDub. JDub will get the bounce off the backboard. And that is a microcosm of this first half. Here. Shea did a good job of hustling back, and it leads to this. Jalen Williams drains the three.
Leprechaun is up there just pushing it out every time and laughing at you.
It's both of those mitts on it. He's going to be the one he's going to make. So just saying, how about Shea digging that out? And look what it creates. Yeah, they passed up a couple of good-looking shots to get that corner three for Turner.
The Benedict Mathurin shot was the shot to take.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Jalen Williams, full levitation to the cup for the jam.
That's what you have to do with a shot blocker around the basket. You can't finesse it.
And it leads to a stolen pass on the inbounds play by Case and Wallace.
Not allowing the Nuggets to set up their defense. Those couple of threes in transition.
Oh, Jalen Williams rumbling down the lane. Takes a little contact. He's going to go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play.
And he was being pushed out of the paint. He's so strong, folks. Watch this drive. There's the push right there. Two players, and he stayed.
Shea lobbing. JDub caught it. Got it right back. Catch fire three. That is good. SGA. He's got 40 in the game. Thunder going to have to fortify the defense at halftime. San Antonio shooting at 60%, but JDub's big offensive first half continues.
Oh, that's tough to do, man, I tell you.
JDub, the kick, catch fire three. SGA
Creating offense. The block shot leads to this. The kick out. Once again, the Thunder keep wrapping.
Look at the harassing defense there on Murray. Couldn't get the shot off, couldn't get the pass off, ends up turning it over. Turnover number 6. It's 3-on-2 as SGA sets it up beautifully for Jalen Williams on the alley-oop. OKC defense popping here in the first quarter. Suffocating at times, tough to finish. Not hard. Shea maneuvering, nice pass underneath. There's Jalen Williams, flush it home.
The floater and the push shot. Those guys only have that floater. Oh, how about that, man? My goodness. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is showing you everything, every tool he's got in that bag tonight, folks. Now, his scoring might not be up there because it doesn't need to on nights like tonight because they're trying to take the ball out of his hands. Look at that. Thread the needle. Ducelis got there late.
Thirteenth turnover. Chris Finch wanted the double team. It swings over to Jalen Williams, and the threes continue to fly.
In the game, and the Blazers made theirs a little bit later.
Thunder had back-to-back possessions that resulted in a turnover. Not this time. The hit-ahead pass to SGA. Raptors had that one drawn up nicely. Ended up being a layup. There's a beautiful play on the other end. It's SGA putting it on a platter for JDub.
That's a nice play.
It's quick from Young. He's used to those double teams. Now he sees it again. As an open man, it's JDub. Goes right around the ankles and puts it down.
And how about that pass was perfect.
Edwards, he remains in there. 54-42. Williams forcing the action. The floater, good, and a foul on a circus shot from JDub. And a chance for three. It's a 7-0 run.
And remember what happened last night against the Heat. They looked down and out of it, but
trying to keep him out of the lane. Cross-court pass over to JDub. Two close in on him hard, and JDub just totally dismissing those two defenders. About 22 and 60. Haven't had the same kind of success over the last half decade. There's the run out there. There's SGA behind everybody. He's got 6 points. And when he tries to pass the basketball, it's been a lot of plays like that where it ends up being a turnover. But clearly, a larger role without Doncic, and it's SGA that time in the dunker slot. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, that's just great. Interchangeable parts with these guys on the floor right now. Thunder playing.
Free throw line for P.J. Washington.
You're loving this because this is what you got to do with Dallas. They're going to always help out initially.
And now the double team on SGA. Willing passer, JDub across the lane. How about that scoop and score? It didn't look like there was much there.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous.
Averaging 30 a game. There's a magic turnover. And Dort finds JDub, who gives it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Little shovel pass.
We'll be in Los Angeles for Thanksgiving. Shai goes right up to the cup. Don't see that very often. He had some space in the red for the flush.
And all of a sudden, you know, the momentum starts to shift a little bit.
That's where both of his buckets have come from. SGA once again knows right where to put it. Into the shooting pocket of Jalen Williams, who gets that friendly home hop.
Oh, nice crossover. Goes inside. Out to Williams. Williams a three. Gets the bounce and goes through.
So many subtle things Isaiah Hartenstein has done this evening. His willingness to screen, to flip the screen, to keep moving. It's subtle, but it's impactful. Shai then gets the angle turned, and then look at that. I mean, he's just anticipating the screen because he knows how good Hartenstein is. And then Shai, the ability to see that pass, that downhill at that speed.
Trying to climb up that hill.
There's another turnover. Nice deflection. SGA stampeding ahead. Dumps it off. Jalen Williams. And that one's going to block in.
Somebody out front. And you get those easy buckets. These are deflating moments, you know, for an opponent where you can get
in the NBA, the versatility on the defensive end.
And you hear that consistently from his peers. How about that? SGA.
That would have made him 3 for 3 from deep. And there is SGA getting his paws up there with the deflection. JDub trying to keep it from going out of bounds. Sends it up the floor, and SGA.
This is not Groundhog Day. This is just a different play. That time tiptoeing through the tulip twist.
Nembhard telegraphed the pass. SGA able to pick it off. Another cut. Jalen Williams. And it looked like Turner might have got a piece. 12 points, 10 assists. And when you got Brown and Westbrook doing what they're doing, is SGA on the reverse. Pretty move. Spins it home.
SGA here. Showing you his skills to catch the Timberwolves defense. Watching the paint dry.
So much pressure out of the perimeter. The attention to Edwards as Randall had it poked away. JDub finally comes up with the steal. Trying to create the odd man rush up ahead. It's SGA on the jam. And OKC finally able to get out of the run. Did you see that?
Okay, there's the first one. There's a second one. And he says the third time, I got it. And he just puts it in the bag and hands it off to a streaky.
Carried that energy throughout the course of the game. And to come back on a Wednesday, there is SGA spotted up, feet behind the line. There's a deflection. SGA once again stepping into the passing lane. There's the floater, sets it up. JDub elevates it, detonates at the rim.
I'll tell you, this has been the labor of love tonight for the Thunder. Just forcing the Jazz to cough up the basketball, and it's led to some exciting plays like this one here.
The Clippers. Nice pass. This time, JDub, unselfish, gave it up to SGA, who guides it home. Two right.
This nice little drop off. That is just beautiful.
Balanced offense seen from Atlanta the years past. There is a swipe away by Caruso.
He's had 3 of those already.
Shai serves it up, and there's JDub to play down. Convince the officials.
Absolutely.
Nothing wrong with trying.
JDub finally sees one go down. That one's a triple. JDub trailing. Wants the mid-range shot, and he is reliable as anybody from 15 feet. Led back out on the road tomorrow. But first, business here at Paycom Center. SGA with KCP on him. There is JDub, wasting no time. Right on Monty. drills the three for the opening shot of the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, Chris Paul back in. Shea feeds to Williams, drives into Castle.
And you love guys like Hartenstein who can get you those extra possessions.
Shea right at the nail, pulls up, and that cracks the seal.
A terrific shot by Doncic, and that's a really good defense by Chet, especially on a step-back three, contested.
And JDub on the other end.
And they just say, hey, you know what? You didn't have the basketball. This comes a double team on Shea now.
JDub left side. I don't know if he was trying to shoot it as Hartenstein was right there. But
Dub, Shea, frente a Vince Williams, el giro. Shea, Gilgeous-Alexander, qué finalización.
To kickstarting this offense again in the second half. He told me early passes, kicking the ball ahead in transition and picking up the pace. The Thunder looking to play faster here in the second half, guys.
That was a working man's rebound in traffic as he was able to get to the cup.
Speaking of getting to the cup, there is JDub. Beelines it right to the rim with a left hand. No resistance from the Pelicans defense.
Well, he's one of those guys who's a high flyer, but he's really added that over the last 3 or 4 seasons to his offense. And how about this guy? His first All-Star appearance last weekend.
Went on back-to-back 30-point games, but quiet in the first half. Now he's got 9. JDub quick response as he registers one from deep. Right now don't have anybody that can slow him down when he makes his move. Shea. There is Shea's shot from the elbow. That is a pretty one.
Going to try and walk down SGA, and they turn the Warriors over again. George back out top. Gilgeous-Alexander working on Waters. A little light work for SGA.
14 is minimal by what he's done on the scoreboard. JDub. No hesitation from downtown as he drills it.
And once he gives up that basketball, man, he's hanging on to him like a cheap suit, just right in his pocket.
SGA, once again, baseline shot, shows the touch. So pretty, so smooth over Latley. See a little zone here from Golden State. JDub drives, avoids Looney, and banks it home as he was going all the way to the boundary. To what this OKC team has done over the course of the year on the defensive end as well, as SGA got to his spot, and every single time he can shoot it over Scottie Pippen Jr.
Ime Udoka has the Rockets at 2nd place in the West, 50-27 coming into tonight's game.
Nice move. SGA got around Van Fleet, then pulls up on that elbow jumper and sticks it.
Off the bench.
See what the Thunder do here offensively. Shea got inside that Miami defense and scores on the push shot.
Get to the rim, plays like that, where they leave it a little short because they couldn't get all the way to the rim.
There's another open look. It's JDub off the catch. A little bit different now, these two teams. JDub. He'll fire one from the outside and knock it down. He's all Utah. 8-0 start by the Jazz. JDub, though, wide open, and he'll stop that in a hurry as he sticks the 3. Took all the steps going from the three-point line to the rim. As Mitchell trying to push the pace. 5-on-4 momentarily. SGA hoists and hits from downtown.
6 feet out and glide in and dunk the basketball.
Don't worry, not many people can, is what made him special. Thunder trying to cap this off in the 3rd, and will in transition from JDub. Now he catches, spins, squares up, and connects. As Mark Daigneault looking for a wholesale substitution at the next time out. JDub, oh, that is pure.
Caruso, catch fire 3, no good. Offensive rebound on the weak side. It's SGA straight away. That one is going to rattle home. A much-needed 3.
Cool off for both these teams. It's just a matter of now you got hand-to-hand combat going on.
As JDub's been feeling it all night long as he dials up another three.
Let's see if they can somehow sustain it here tonight.
Williams driving to the hole for the two-handed flush.
He is dead-eye in that corner.
JDub, his corner three splashes home, and the Thunder back on top, 76-74. SGA sizing up Sohan. Swings it over to JDub. Quick release on the three. And the Thunder have been lighting it up here in the first half. That's number 13. Jay Will trying to keep Dallas off the glass.
It's a good battle. Keep your eye on that too. Jay Will and Gafford.
That's JDub from the outside. Dials one up from downtown.
And he's got a nice little midi shot by Lou Dort. Just keep seeing that ball go in the basket.
Jay doing what he does, and he sees the ball go into the basket.
Yeah, back-to-back possessions.
A good sign there, Orlando. They've struggled from three. KCP has struggled as Williams right back at the Magic in transition.
And one of the reasons why Dallas got the 14-point lead. The Mavs been deploying that zone as Jalen Williams over the course of really the last 2 years. Well, Mark Dagnall said there was enough offense to carry the load. Jalen Williams inside, flicks it up and in. More than any teams in the NBA. Shea sees the double. JDub rumbles, stops, pulls up. That's his spot right there, mid-post left side.
You're not going to hold him down for very long. He's just too good of a shooter.
Same spot, different result this time. Is
Let me tell you, he is so blessed with that size and that strength.
JDub, right at the free throw line. There's a little flavor to that one-footed jumper.
Week 1 of the NBA season, he said he was so excited for Champagnie and what he could mean, and he has not disappointed. Gilgeous-Alexander, what great footwork, and got the separation needed for the deuce.
One to really react compared to other teams. As Jalen Williams pulls up, mid-range shot, got a little closer, right there, mid-post left side.
Just attacking the basket.
SGA again pulls up just shy, and he knocks it down right over Hachimura. As he read the defense well, he's got a couple of defenders. JDub thought about the pass. Instead, he wants that step back mid-range shot, and JDub shows his range. I love Morant trying to find that shot from the outside instead of driving as SGA comes right back and responds as he rattles that one from downtown.
Thunder not giving up any points off turnovers.
That's the difference so far in this game. There's another turnover. 15th of the night for the Pelicans, who came in 17th. SGA.
There's still a lot of upside to him. His biggest challenge, obviously, is just staying on the court.
Year number 6. There is another three from the outside. That time it's JDub dialing one up.
Look who he has on him. Marketing. Not really sure if that's the guy they want on him. But it doesn't matter, as the Thunder will take the easiest shot and steal. They've done a great job of consistently turning over the Trailblazers.
JDub relocation, fires and hits from downtown. And a recycled shot clock. Shea driving, kept his balance, his floater, that is good. SGA looked off balance, able to gather himself and get the two.
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody needs a wing defender. He can create his own offense, and he can play 40 minutes. He can play 40 minutes in a playoff game. He doesn't fatigue, so he does everything. He just doesn't do it as consistently, Mark, as you want sometimes. SGA with the transition layup off the turnover, and that's exactly what OKC does to opponents. They turn you over and convert at the other end. Number 1 in the league in both categories.
As he drops his 30th point.
Still got it now in year number 16. Jalen Williams looking for a little bit more. My goodness. Well, here we go after the timeout. In Dallas, little punch. Shea off the catch. Not going to miss that time from downtown. And that'll slow down.
Inclusive o MVP das finais está no banco, os Matt Gang.
Gotta credit the Sixers team, Michael. They're not going away. JDub. There's been so many plays like that.
Well, you like the fact that you're getting in that painted area too, because you had a 6-point advantage at halftime. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander continues A nice little screen there to get him open from Jokic.
Oh, SGA puts his head down, gets right to the cup as he blows right past Jokic.
Well, he's stolen in the backcourt.
Shea, tough shot over McDaniels, and SGA just continues his brilliance. Excellent recovery on the defensive end as Dort firing away. First three, no good. Back tapped out to JDub. The reload, right at the top of the key, and that one is down. Jalen Williams.
For smaller guys.
First shot of the game, that's a three from George. That rims out, JDub on the run. Trying to get out, pushes it up, and just uses his muscle to score it up over Sexton. Shea keeping the ball in his hands. Pulls it back out. JDub had space and knocks it down from the outside. Really, since the early possessions of this game with how Chicago has been defending him, that time he'll call his own number from the outside. He'll dial up three more.
Not having any empty trips. We are now in closing time.
And there's another three.
Early minutes here, the first quarter. JDub right down the lane, goes with the left hand, and Holmgren does a good job of laying off as that ball was stuck on the rim.